Hello again. Thank you for coming. I'm so happy to see you. It's me, Liza, otherwise known in other parts of the world and the internet as Crow Mother. I'm here with your September Tarotscopes. Before we go any farther, if you haven't already, make sure you've subscribed to my channel. Turn your notifications on so you get these videos every month and any other time we make video magic together. Like this video and share it widely with anyone you think may be of benefit. Hello, hello Taurus. I am here with your September Tarotscopes. Happy to see you as usual. First, please accept my offering of smoke to clear around you and anyone that you know may need it. A deep breath in together to center ourselves and receive your message in the best and highest good for September. As clearly and directly the message for Taurus in their best and highest good for the month of September 2021. Let's get into it, my sweet Taurus. So if you've ever sat with me long enough, or at all, or ever, or if you've ever, interacted with me online, you know that I don't think really that there are any bad cards or any good cards. They're just cards, and it's us and our lives and sort of what we do with wherever we're at, right where our feet are, that make it what we would perceive to be bad or good. So with that, what do we have? We got the Devil. We open with the Devil. We then go to the Ten of Wands, and then we go to the Ten of Cups. With all of that in mind, the fact that I really, the fact that the Devil shows up first and foremost, front and center. Yes, it was the first card to come out of our sequence for this month, but it's also the one that is really speaking to me the loudest out of our 3-card sequence for you. You're also probably familiar that certain cards will jump out more than others in any kind of reading, and in this one, it is the Devil. And it's not because it's as a symbol means that much to me. It's that it has the strongest opportunity for you to really step into what I think it feels in my ear that you've been waiting for, right? It's becoming a bit trite, in readings and in conversations to talk about the term opportunity. This is your opportunity. This card is an opportunity. But to just be real, the Devil is offering me a moment, an opportunity, to put it a whole nother way. This moment with the Devil for September, let me just be broad and really speak directly to the month itself, the month that we're in, so I can get to the fucking point, right? The Devil is here to talk about all that you stand to let go of and leave behind as you enter autumn, as you enter the fall or autumn equinox. In readings lately, looking forward, not too far from now, towards fall, I'm thinking a lot about Persephone and her descent down into the dark, right, into the depths. And this is really showing itself here in real-time readings. This is the case for you. The Devil, is immediately attaching itself to the Ten of Wands to say that September is going to be ripe with things showing you that they're ready to go. They are ready to be left at the surface. They're ready to be left at the surface, not to be carried with you down into your descent. Down into your descent into darkness of autumn. No. I just want to say out loud for most of us, or for some of us, when I say the descent into darkness, this is in no way a connection to the devil archetype. We're talking about the darkness of fall into the super darkness of winter, where in fact we germinate, we grow, we nestle into ourselves and all that we have attached to us or carry with us, right? The devil, speaking of attachments, is here to say, again, September is the time for you to really take a good look at. And I love the fact that it's balanced, or it sits in between the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Cups. You're given a choice this month, in September, dear, sweet, beloved Taurus, to really take some bold and big leaps for yourself, to choose one thing or another. Of course, there are many, many other choices out there, but the fact that they lie so, look, do we choose the attachment to, I'm going to word this another way really quickly. What are we dependent on this month? This is really September's biggest message and chance for you. What are you really, really dependent on? And does it really feed you? Does it feed you in the ways that are sustainable beyond the feel good, beyond the serotonin boost? I'm not just talking about partying, the obvious partying message. I'm also talking about social circles. I'm talking about professional environments, creative endeavors. This is your chance, Taurus, in September to really take not just a good look at that, but really make some important decisions on what you're ready to let go of. One of them, it's like blue pill, red pill, left path or right path. And it's interesting because, in being truly honest with yourself right about now in September, because in a few weeks we begin our descent into the dark, beginning with fall. And you have the choice now to, I won't say once and for all, for the rest of your life, you'll never have to make these important decisions again, because that's not true, right? But really, for this time, this season in your life, this is your chance to really not just decide once and for all, but really once for this moment, this era of your life, what it is you're going to dedicate yourself to, what it is you're going to allow yourself to be tied to, attached to. What's interesting is that, the devil is here to talk about its attachment, or the result of its role as the archetype in your life, aka the role of attachment, unhealthy ties, addictions, and attachments to work, social standing, social groups, projects, anything that, and the way that this springs up for me is it shows up as these things initially felt very good to you. Initially, they felt like the way. Initially, and even this is a few years ago, right? Initially, these things felt good and right, and maybe they did feed you. But for a lot of you, I feel that these pursuits have been taken to another level that just are kind of on autopilot at this point. And as a result, we're receiving this beacon, I won't say warning sign, but we're receiving the beacon of the 10 of Wands. If you are not already, you are nearing points of exhaustion. And what's staring right in front of you is this beautiful energy of the Ten of Cups. So, and to speak English, for those of us not immediately familiar with these cards, it's like staring at you is this beacon, this really beautiful opportunity to enjoy another aspect of your life, to really choose between, self-driven ego, the ego that keeps you attached to this particular job or work environment, the ego, self-driven ego. Not to say that all ego is unhealthy, that's a whole other conversation, not my place right now. But whatever it is that keeps you attached to what began as wonderful and fruitful and that which fed you is now exhausting you and is now just turning quickly into a hollow pursuit. You can choose between the attachment of your ego's need for that, the need to really continue to make all of that work, and the heart or soul or brain's need, desire for wholeness, fulfillment, happiness, community, family, joy, rest, pleasure, right? Just some of the things that the Ten of Cups could embody. If there are 10 cups there, and there are, we imagine that it's filled with 10 different things, all of which bring you some sort of joy, delight, rest, satisfaction, fulfillment, happiness, discovery, And so September, to really sum all of this up, is really like, are you choosing between your ego's need to really see something through that is likely just not worth it, when right in front of you, and this is really cool, is that it's like not even far reaching, this other entry into joy, happiness, fulfillment, rest. It's right there. And this month, you have to make a decision, or, you're being invited into making a decision. And I would say that, the more you try to not make the decision or put it off, the more important, the more flashing it's going to become to you. Quite frankly, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you that it's like enough of the self-driven ego. It's time to turn our attention to what does the heart and the soul want. I hope that this message finds you in love and safety, happiness, and peace. As usual, it is an honor to read for you. Thank you so much for coming. Again, you can apply these to your sun, moon, and rising signs, or any other placement in your chart that you are paying close attention to. Last but not least, if you haven't already, make sure that you've subscribed to my channel. Turn your notifications on so that you get these videos every month and any other time we make video magic together. Like this video, comment on it if it resonates with you, and share it widely with anyone you think may be of benefit.